Hello and welcome to this Stripe Architect tutorial in which I want to show you how you can create a URL or a link that will take users to a specific part of one of your pages. And I want to also show you how you can use that link on other pages as well. So if someone is navigating through one of your pages and they click on a button or a link, they will be taken to a specific part of another page. Now let's jump right into it. First of all, I want to show you what I want to happen. So I have this page, this about page of my website, and I want to add a button right here. And if someone clicks on the button, I want them to be taken straight to another one of my pages on which I have placed a quiz, but the quiz is situated on the lower side of that page. Nevertheless, what I want to happen is when someone clicks on this button, they are taken straight to the quiz. So when the page opens, it automatically scrolls down to the quiz. Now, in order for that to happen, we're going to have to use the HTML attributes of that quiz. Now, we're going to come back to this page later and add the button and show you how to link that to the quiz. First of all, what I'm going to do now is open the page with the quiz. So this is my page, and as I said, the quiz is situated all the way down the page. I'm going to edit this with Stripe Architect and show you how you can use the HTML attributes section to create the URL that leads straight to this part. Alright, so the editor opened. I'm going to scroll down to get to the quiz, and if I select the quiz and take a look at the left sidebar, I will notice that I do not have the HTML attributes section right here. However, we will need to use that, so what we can do is add the quiz to a content box element, for example. I'm not only going to add this quiz, but also this text above it. So what I will do is click on the plus sign from the right sidebar and look for a content box element. Once I find the element, I'm going to simply grab it and drag and drop it right here above this text. And then I'm going to simply move my elements inside the content box. So right now, if I select the quiz, I will see in the breadcrumbs, and this is the easiest way to see if one of your elements is contained inside another one. And as you can see, my quiz element is now in a content box. And if I click on the text element, I will see the same thing. And then you can simply select the content box element either by clicking on it in the breadcrumbs or by clicking on the actual element in the editor, like so. Once the content box has been selected, we can now access the HTML attributes section of its left sidebar. So the option that we're gonna be using today is the ID field. Now, using this field, you will be able to actually label your element. So right now this field is empty and we're gonna have to input a label for our element. Now I'm going to use a generic name, so let's say quiz, but of course you can use whichever label you want here. And now our content box has the quiz ID labeled to it. All there's left to do here is click on Save Work to make sure that the ID has been assigned to the content box. I'm going to open a notepad to show you how to construct the URL. Alright, so to construct the URL that leads straight to the quiz, what we're gonna need is, first of all, the URL of the page on which the quiz has been added to. So this is my page, and now right after the last backslash, we're gonna have to add a hashtag symbol and then the ID of the element. So in our case, this will be quiz. This is it, and as simple as that, we now have this URL that leads anyone that accesses it directly to the quiz on that page. And now that we have this URL, we can go ahead and start using it anywhere on our website. I'm going to access the initial page, which was the About page, and show you how to do that. So if you remember when I started this video, I said that I want to add a button element here and link it to that quiz, which is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to click on this plus sign to open my list of elements, grab a button element and drag and drop it right here. Of course, I'm going to start by customizing this element. Alright, so once I've customized the button element, I'm gonna go back to its main options and we're gonna see the button link section right here. In the target URL field is where we will have to paste in the URL that we've just constructed. So I'm gonna do that. As you can see, this will be the URL that contains the hashtag symbol alongside the ID of my quiz. All there's left to do now is save this page. And now let's see what happens if I preview it. So this is my page, and I'm gonna scroll down to get to this section where I have added the button, and let's see what happens if I click on the button. As you can see, I'm taken to this second page, and I'm taken straight to the quiz that is located right at the end of my page. Now, what I want to mention here is that in case you are looking for a way to link a certain element, so let's say this button, to another element located on the same page. So let's say what we want to achieve is that when someone clicks on this button, they are taken to the quiz, meaning that we're working with two elements located on the same page. For that, you will be able to use jump links. Now, this is because you can use jump links or anchor links on the same page with no issues. The method I've just shown you can be used to link elements from different pages. I really hope this tutorial was useful, and as always, make sure to check out our knowledge base and our YouTube channel for more information on how to use Drive products and features.